shot Blizz, the crown holder, introducing my new artist, Presto, to the world. That's right, the big mixtape press release party going down Saturday, April 29th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Harvey, Illinois, at the Harvey Community Center, 15320 Center Ave. You want to be in the building. Guest appearances by Ray ZZ, Kato, Leah Divine, Nazo, King Kaya, and Beast Films will be in the building. Also, special guests from Atlanta, Shad Trill, the promoter of the Atlanta Mega Fest, and AC3 Radio Personal Hood Certified Radio. He's giving away 2 slots to the 4th annual July Indie Mega Fest. That's right, Presto live in concert, the mixtape release, the press release. You want to be in the building. Oh, did I mention your boy Shot Blizz will be on the 1s and 2s? Oh yeah, I'm on my crown holder business. Salute the Papa Church, April 29th. Lock your calendars, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Harvey Community Center, 15320 Center Ave. You better be there. Beat me there, don't meet me there. You already know. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to Business to Business. I am Suzanne Mock, your host, and today's show features Big Papa Winters of the Executive Management Group Incorporated, along with his son, the new, young, sensational rapper Presto, out of Harvey, Illinois. We also will be talking to Presto about his big event coming up April 29th, 2017. The event is called Presto Fundraiser Mixtape Press Release Party. It will be held in Harvey, Illinois at the Harvey Community Center, 15230 Center Avenue. The event will be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The first show starts at 7 p.m. and the second show starts at 8 p.m. Big Papa, where are you from?
Yo, I'm Big Papa from 68th and Parnell, Inglewood, for life. That's where I come from. Ain't no shame in my game. That's what it is.
And Presto, where are you from?
Hey man, it's Presto, man. Okay, I'm from all over the south suburbs, you know, cause like a lot of artists try to act like they got an advantage for saying they from the inner city, but I just embrace where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Harvey, all over the south suburbs, you know.
Awesome. Big Papa, when did you start in the music industry, and why did you choose that particular industry?
Well, to really cut to the chase of everything, you know, I really didn't indulge into the industry myself, you know what I'm saying, because I was like running the streets, you know what I'm saying, doing all the things that, you know, a young 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old would do, you know what I'm saying. Now my old man on the other side of that coin, you know what I'm saying, he's the one. I don't want to sit there and take all the credit myself, you know. My old man, you know, Reverend Major, you know what I'm saying, he's the one that introduced me to the music industry. And it's funny how it happened, you know what I'm saying. I was hanging out in Roseland, 107th Street, you know what I'm saying, on the corner with my homies and everything, and he pulled up, get in the car. Got in the car, that's how it all started. From day one, learning how to, you know, control myself as far as this music concerned, and the keys and the notes. That's how it all got started and how I became to get into the music industry.
Very interesting. Presto, why did you get into the music industry? What prompted you?
I got into, actually, to bring it all to where it first started, you know, I always been writing. Like, I always had a gift for writing. Like, that's actually my favorite class in school is, you know what I'm saying, writing. You know what I'm saying? I've been always good at writing. I was like real small, like 5 years old, like at the dinner table just writing stories, you know. And it all just came apart, and then, you know, it transferred into the music. I mean, first of all, I guess that the music, it was always in me because of, you know what I'm saying, Big Papa, as he said, you know, it's just inside the entire bloodstream. So it transferred to music after my brother had passed away when it was about 2014, and I was like 13 years old, and then something just, you know what I'm saying, it just sparked. And then I transferred that into music.
Big Papa, what has been your experience in the music industry?
Oh, my experience in the music industry, it can go, I had opportunity to meet some of the greats, you know, in gospel, in R&B, and in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? My group was the Gospel Comforters. You know what I'm saying? We were one of the #1 top groups in the city of Chicago, just as well. And then with that, hooking up with my old man, you know what I'm saying? He was running around and he was hanging with Grammy cats, man, you know, and won 2 or 3 Grammys, this, that, and the other. And I got to know them. And then also with my group, I had an opportunity to be on the road 6 months to a year, 2 years at a time. And in that time period, you know, I had an opportunity to meet Joe Gunn, the Mighty Clouds of Joy, you know what I'm saying, Harvey Lee, the Canton Spiritual. These are real good friends of mine now. You know what I'm saying? Now on the other side of that coin, when I flipped over, you understand what I'm saying, because my brother, Mr. Seymour, you know what I'm saying, he's a part of the church, okay? And he had a lot of friends, important friends, at high level, and they were doing it on a high level, like the Bishops, Don Juan, like the Snoops, like the 50 Cents, these type of individuals. That's how I had opportunity to meet the R&B and the hip-hop side of it, not the gospel side of it, you know, like I just told you. So that's my experience in there. And also just as well, I had opportunity to meet some of the biggest producers and promoters in the game. Also, we were signed to Nashville label. That was one of the #1 labels in the nation at that time, you know what I'm saying, when we had an opportunity to move on.
Presto, what has your experience been since you've been in the music industry?
You know, I experienced, you know, a tad bit, but the tad bit that I experienced is, you know what I'm saying, I think is on a pretty decent level, you know. I performed at plenty of places, the Premium Bowl, International Music Festival of Chicago. I can go on a little bit, but, you know, and, you know, it's just being a part of the music, because it's different when you're young and you watching how the music industry is going, but it's different when you actually in it. So I'm experiencing that now, and I'm seeing everything for what it is. Just like my very first time performing, you know, like of course when I was little, I go on YouTube and type in Lil Wayne perform, you know, or anybody performance. But you know, it's different when you actually doing it and you get to, you know, control the crowd and see the actual reactions of how your music is affecting these people's lives, you know. So you know what I'm saying, and I got plenty more to experience too.
You see me.
Hey, yo. I say I say I say I'm too cool. I'm so smooth. This is what I do. I act a fool. Niggas know I got that brick.
So how do you feel you're influencing your generation with your music?
I think I am inspiring, you know what I'm saying, kids my age and younger, and that's not even my generation, older people. Like, you know, you don't have to be like you don't have to be too cool for school all the time. Like, it's a place of all that to go into, you know. Like, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I never been locked up, I never did none of that. And but the flip side of it is that those are the people that I be around though. But and so that just go to show you how strong-headed I am, because you know, I could have easily went on to sell these drugs, to go rob this person, but because that's what I'm around. But I'm choosing to be a trendsetter. You know, I won't fall into what everybody else is doing. You know, I'm going to be the one to set the ways and to teach kids. You know, you don't have to sell drugs or smoke to you know what I'm saying, be cool.
Excellent, excellent. Big Papa, do you have any other children in the music entertainment industry?
I do. You know what I mean? I got a Lil Chubb, and shout out to Lil Chubb.
Shout out Chubb.
I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? And you always gonna be a part of what we doing. Period. You understand? Because it's family. Now on the other side, that just as well, Lil Chubb, he's a rapper. He has so many videos out, and he did so many shows, and he's very, very, very talented. Then my daughter, Tasha, you know, she started out singing R&B. You know what I mean? And she was a great R&B singer, just as well. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my son. He's a light heavyweight. You know, a professional boxer. You know, he's 8 and 7. You know, 7 by way of knockouts. And just as well, yes, for real. Just as well, he's coming up for a championship fight in July. The WBC light heavyweight championship. He's coming up in July for that. And just as well, I cannot leave out Naima. Naima is very, 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 intriguing. Okay, she's 11 years old, and she be singing and singing, and she be calling me all the time, Dad, you know, I want to do this this video on this. Matter of fact, just last week she asked Presto, let me do your song right there and do a video. And he goes, it's not even out yet. You know, so yes, I have children that's in the music industry, and I have some children that has been in the music industry just as well. So I've been blessed. I've really been blessed. And it's just a beautiful thing to have your children coming up doing the same thing that their granddad did and their dad. You know, it's just a blessing. It's a great, 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 great look.
That is a blessing, absolutely. Presto, tell me, what is your outlook for your brothers and sisters as far as helping them become more knowledgeable about what the music industry is all about?
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I literally just recorded a song called Down For Me, and it's featuring Kato, you know, shout out Kato, and it's about, you know what I'm saying, how you always gotta be around your family, because the family is throughout anything. Your family is what's gonna be behind you throughout anything. Your family is gonna always be with you whether you like it or not. So, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, and that's what came into what inside my music, how I'm teaching, you know what I'm saying, like my small sister, you know, she wanna be doing all this, but I gotta tell her, you know, it's like, cause she see me doing all this, and she wanna be right there. But I gotta tell her, you know, like, it's all a place and time, because I was once in her position too. I wanted to stand out and all that, but, you know, it come a place and time for everything. And I got brothers who, you know what I'm saying, sing, rap, you know what I'm saying, so it's all incorporated inside our blood.
Very interesting. Big Papa, tell me, what is your take on the music industry today? Is it similar to how the music was when you were doing it, or how do you feel if there is a difference today? Is there a difference today, or is it the same?
Well, it's a big difference today. You know, we was doing it, you know, it was work. You know what I mean? It was actually work, really. I'm talking seriously work. You know, nowadays, you know, it's kind of watered down. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So don't hate on me for my opinion. You feel me? Because I'm just going to keep it 100. You got the Instagrams. You got the YouTubes. You got all of these instruments and everything. And it makes an artist today, kind of like lazy. Don't want to get up and work. They just want to put all this on YouTube, put it on Instagram, and don't want to put the work in. But see, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they're going to have to put the work in, because YouTube is not going to do it all. You understand? Instagram is not going to do it all, bro. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, you know, and this is what I instill into Presto just as well, and what me and him sit and talk about. That's the reason why he have did so many shows. He have did so many appearances, because at the end of the day, with the YouTubes, the Instagrams, and all these other outlets they have for them, you know what I'm saying, it's only going to go so far. You're going to have to get out there and put that work in. And that's the only way it's going to happen, is you put that work in.
You're exactly right about that. Presto, what are you trying to accomplish in your music career? And are you trying also to be a role model artist?
Of course I'm trying to be a role model. Just like I talked about earlier, you know, I'm trying to be something for the kids, especially in Chicago, you know, to kind of like look up to, you know, because everybody else is doing the same thing, and I'm the one setting the trends. And I hope that once I'm done doing what I'm doing, that all this paid off. But even if it didn't pay off, it doesn't matter, because I'm doing this because I want to do it, you know. And what I'm trying to accomplish is I'm trying to change how this music is today. Like, you turn on the radio and you hear the same, like, it's called mumble rap. It's called mumble rap, you know, and it's so repetitive. And you know, I'm like, if you play my tape, you know, it's you're gonna hear everything, like everything that you need, everything that you want to hear. Your friend want to hear, your little cousin want to, like anybody. I got something for all sides, you know. And I'm trying to be, and I'm thinking bigger than Chicago. I'm talking Grammys, I'm talking everything, you know. I'm trying to be a legend, you know.
You see me.
Presto. Love. All my life I had to get it, nothing came to me. It's kind of funny, the cheapest clothing is black hoodies. All these black people steady getting black bookings. The cops not innocent, nigga, can't y'all see the footage? So y'all blind as a bat now. Ship the drugs, all we can sell is crack now. Now they mad just by how we wear our hats now. Criticizing us, but they all wanna be black now. If you don't know me, then stay up in the background. I'm from a town where you always hit on max sound. Like a cameraman, you better keep the strap round. These niggas trying hard to cross the line like a fourth down. It's crazy. Niggas hating, I ain't even made it. Then they wonder why I'm always acting real faded. Chopper speed, extended clips, ain't no need for aiming. I'm heaven bound but still hot, so I'm killing Satan. My life priceless, although all through it I was fighting to keep my mind right, keep it dark but still in the limelight. And pretty much, to tell y'all the truth, free my demons from under jail, then all hell gonna be breaking loose. Niggas faking my nerves, ain't I'll put it out like a loose tooth. Like
Presto, how many brothers and sisters do you have, and are you close to them?
I got 3 brothers, I got 3 sisters. And yeah, and you know what I'm saying, my dad, you know, he always made sure that we was, you know what I'm saying, close together, regardless if we had fights. Even though we didn't even live in, we all didn't grow up in the same house. But he always made a way to, you know what I'm saying, keep us together, even if it's just the summertime. So that connection can never leave, you know. And you know what I'm saying, he always instilled that inside of all of his kids, you know, and still to this day. Of course, we don't live together, but we still have that same connection from what he built earlier inside of our lives.
Awesome. Big Papa, what is your priority as far as your children are concerned, and the knowledge that you want to share with each of them?
Well, my number one priority is for my children is to treat people like you want to be treated. That's number one. You know what I mean? And just as well, whatever you do, I don't care whatever it is, whether you want to be a garbage man or whether you want to be whatever it is, but be the great, okay? And the main thing is you got to have love and passion. This is what I teach you. You got to have love and passion for what you're doing in order for it to come in fruition and to be real, and for people to be able to really, really feel you and understand you and know where you're coming from. That is my main goal into them, and love one another. Because at the end of the day, believe this, at the end of the day, they're going to need each other. At the end of the day, they're going to need each other. So that's one of my main sticking points to all of them. And Presto is the youngest boy, and Naima, Naima is the youngest girl. You know what I'm saying? And still yet today, I instill that to my children, and they call me right now. Even the ones that's grown, they call me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you a little short story that's really funny how it happened. I had an opportunity to go to Madison, Alabama. I'm just gonna give you a good example. Madison, Alabama. Okay, and I went for a little vacation. So I happened to leave like in the middle of the night, like 11:30, this, that, and the other. So my daughter Tasha, she's like, where's my daddy at? She's calling all around. Somebody said, well, you know, he went to Madison with Anthony. So Anthony, she calls Anthony and said, who gave you the right to take a whole father to a whole nother state. So I'm just letting you know, this is what's important in life, is men's love your children, spend time with your children. You know, that's very important. You know what I'm saying? I feel that if that happens, we have less jailhouses full of our young brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just if you spend that with like an hour or 30 minutes. Now that's a main priority for me before any of this here, singing, any of this here, to instill into my children.
And the greatest of these is love. You're so on point. Presto, out of your music times and career, what are some of your favorite songs? Or do you have one particular favorite song? And if you do, why is it your favorite song? What is the history behind it?
I gotta say my favorite song that I ever recorded, I'm not saying it's my best song, because it's a difference between your favorite and the best song. My favorite song that I like to listen to is a song that's on my tape. It's like the second song in. It's called Killer in the Making. And that's my favorite because as soon as the beat drop, it just gives you a whole nother feel. Like you just feel like you inside of like some type of movie or something. And the title explains it itself, Killer in the Making. You know, I'm basically talking about, you know, what I'm seeing and what I've seen from the past and what I'm seeing now, and growing up where I'm from, and how everything that I've seen is like slowly turning me into the person that I am today. You know, just like I said inside the second verse. You know, I said I done seen some habits that then turn me to a savage. You know, and that's real. Like I done seen so much that it's making me into this humble person that I am today. So that's what I gotta say. That's probably my favorite song that I like to listen to, Killing in the Making.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be, when they hear Presto and when they hear that name, I want them to hear somebody that didn't stop. Like through his brother getting murdered, his uncle getting murdered, all of his friends incarcerated, through all this. You know what I'm saying? Times where we didn't have heat, times we didn't have food, that this person, he drove and he kept going until he got his family into a better position. You know, just a straight grinder, and you know, in who he talks about that in his music. And you know, I want to be a legend. You know.
Mm-hmm. You've been. I'm sure you're going to be a legend. You're definitely successful. Tell me, what do you want your fans to remember most about you, and what do you want them to say when they talk about you? What do you want to be known for?
I want all of my fans to say, like, man, like, I want to do it like him. Like, I want to do my own thing. Like, I want to stand apart. I don't want to fall into the crowd, because it's so easy to fall into the crowd, because I found my own self doing it at one time. I was trying to rap a certain way, but you know what I'm saying, I had to humble down, you know, and realize that, like, the people who do the same thing, they all made it, and they all at that same spot, but they not gonna be, you know, mentioned with Tupac, Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Tupac and Eminem, all them people, it's something different that nobody else is doing from each and every, you know what I'm saying, one of them. So, you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be completely different.
I understand. Before this interview ends, I understand you are a participant as a young activist. Tell the audience a little bit more about the other parts of your career.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not just about rapping. You know, rapping is just the small part, and your fans is not gonna feel you if you keep flip-flopping them. If you talking about something inside your rap and then you're not showing them no support or nothing, you know what I'm saying? At the end, that's gonna be a decline of your fans. So of course, like, you know what I'm saying, I like to like reach out to my fans, and I like to have a connection with them, so I can never, you know what I'm saying, lose them throughout anything. Because if you know what I'm saying, inside your music, if you can get them a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like, because there's so much violence inside people's lyrics. So if you can get them, there's like a tiny bit of, you know what I'm saying, something different and positive, you know what I'm saying, they gonna always, you know what I'm saying, stick with you. And, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I like to do, you know what I'm saying, I like to talk to the youth, and I like to, you know what I'm saying, persuade them to, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't have to, you don't have to fall into what these people is setting it to be, you know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. What do you want to accomplish with your fundraiser? The fundraiser you're going to have, the fundraiser mixtape press release party that's coming up April 29th, 2017 at the Harvey Community Center. And it's going to be located at 15230 Center Avenue in Harvey.
I want to change Harvey. Like, I want this to be the ultimate statement, because nothing happens like this where I'm from, you know. No, like, black people don't, where I'm from at least, don't come together for stuff like this. They rather try to go against you and stab you inside your back. But I'm trying to I'm trying to change Harvey, Illinois forever. So once I do make it out of Harvey and I'm completely, you know what I'm saying, global, they can say, oh man, like, you remember when, like, the stuff that we have now, like, this is because of Presto and the stuff that he did for our city, you know. So I definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, change Harvey forever with this, with what I'm doing.
I understand you have some heavy hitters involved in the mixtape that you're producing. Tell us a little bit about Shy Bliss.
Shy Bliss, that's my boy. Shout out Shy Bliss. Man.
Shout out Blizzo.
That's my boy. But yeah, man, he you know what I'm saying, Big Papa and Shy Bliss go way back. You know, they go way back when they was, you know what I'm saying, small. You know, and Shy Bliss, Power 92. What more can I say about him? You know, he's, you know what I'm saying, a Chicago legend. You know, it's so much that he's accomplished, and I'm just blessed and I'm thankful that I got somebody of his caliber on my team and who really believe in me, you know.
And what about DJ Smoke?
DJ Smoke, shout out my boy DJ Smoke.
Smoke.
DJ Smoke is the inventor of Trapaholics, you know. Trapaholics is a stamp on Chicago music, and he the one invented that. You know what I'm saying? He's excellent engineer. He mixes everything. He's an excellent person, an excellent engineer, and he's a well-known Chicago legend as well.
And he goes into the depth of that music. He goes in there.
He goes inside the music and breaks it apart.
Literally. I discovered that.
Pretty much.
He's real, for real, man. Trapaholics, man, it's like Presto say, you know, they're one of the pioneers. I mean, one for trap music. I mean, you know, you talk about trap music, Trapaholics. I mean, you know, anybody that know anything about, they are trap music. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Trap music mixtapes. I mean, Trapaholic, the greatest, man. You can go on and on. The top DJs that was part of Trapaholic. You know what I'm saying? This was before Presto's time. But Presto, he always looks up these type of things, you know what I'm saying? And he's into this music. So when we met him, you understand, he did his research and everything. He's like, wow. He said, Trapaholics, yeah, for real, dude. It's just that we're blessed as a team, you know what I mean? As a father and son team, we're really, really blessed to be able to go on this journey together like I did with my father, you know what I mean? And just as well, I want to bring something up. Presto is very intelligent as far as learning the business part of this music, because that's very important, the business part. The rap is only like, I would say 50%, if that, of your success. And I have taught him that 90% of your success, 95% of your success come from your business part of it. And this is the things that him and I sit and talk and drill on, and to make sure, because I'm not going to be with my son all the time, you know what I mean? So I just don't want to leave him out here and not knowledgeable of the business. And so these are the type of things that him and I sit and talk about when we're alone. And he also said, Dad, you know what, if I can just give someone relief for 5 minutes, Dad, from this madness that's going on, you know, I will be satisfied. I will be. He said, they can just turn my music on and it just takes them away for 5 minutes, relieve them from all this violence, from all this madness that's going on. You know what I mean? And Dad, they will love me forever, and I will love them. So these are the type of things that him and I talk about, and I try to instill into him just as well. And his friends, you know, they all understand Presto very well, you know. And it's one thing that I like about him, that he had put something out, I believe, on Facebook, and I thought it was real beautiful. And you know, I'm not no square chump, nothing like that, but when I saw that, what he put out there, you know what I mean, it's like what I started with. What was that saying, Presto? It was something like, where I started, I'll never forget, or who I started with.
Oh yeah.
It was something like that.
Oh, yeah. You never supposed to forget who you start off with, and just to know, you know what I'm saying, to talk on that. Shout out Nazo, Octo, you know what I'm saying, all of them, you know what I'm saying. I promise I wouldn't be doing none of this if it wasn't for them people, you know what I'm saying, because they the ones who, you know what I'm saying, got me doing this. They the ones who said, nah, like, you now don't, like, we the ones up in the streets. You go to the studio while we finna get this money to support you, you know what I'm saying. So that's, you know what I'm saying, you always gotta have them type of people, you know what I'm saying, around you.
And shout out, hey Nazo, shout out to you, bro.
Nazo.
With love, you know, we got you, you understand what I'm saying? We got you, Nazo. The Nazo is a young man, is very talented, very talented. Actually, he's one of Presto's, it's like a brother. They like brothers, you know what I mean? And Nazo, at first, I didn't even know who Nazo was. You know what I'm saying? And to Presto, he brought it to my attention. He said, Dad, this is the reason why I started rapping. Was because of Nazo, and I was kicking with him, and this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And at that point there, that's when I felt that it was my duty at that time to get introduced to Nazo. You know what I'm saying? Because if he could put that type of instillment into Presto and get him going and everything, I appreciate that. And Nazo came over here with us, and Nazo was special. Am I right, Presto? Nazo was special, man. I'm telling you, Nazo got some bars. What's up with Nazo?
Man, my turn. That's what he say. My turn.
Yeah.
Nazo, man. Go crazy.
Oh, he go crazy, don't he? For real, boy. Hey, Nazo. I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we want to do. We just want to keep it real. You know, and I want my son to keep it real because I'm known in the streets of keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I got all kind of friends. You know, I got politician friends. I got all kind of friends, police friends. You know what I mean? Mayors, friends, this, that, and the other. And one thing I've always done, I have kept it 100. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And I'll just tell you. And that's the realness of it. You know what I'm saying? And I want all you guys, all you rappers, all you R&B singers that's out there listening to me and Presto tonight. This is one thing I want you to do. Keep it 100 with yourself.
Always.
You feel me? Once you do that, keep it 100 with yourself, then you will get your message across, and you will see that you will start to have good people around you, real good people. You know what I'm saying? Not people that come because you're a product, or you know what I'm saying, because you're doing this here. No, be around you for the love, because they love you. You understand what I'm saying? That's very important. You understand what I'm saying? That's really why I started the company. And that's why I started with the youth, because I wanted to help the youth. You know what I mean? I wanted to give them an opportunity, especially the serious contenders. If you're a serious contender, I'm telling you right now, if you are a serious contender of music, you know what I'm saying, you can contact me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see what you got. And Presto, you know what I'm saying, he's the lead young guy over here. You know what I'm saying? He's the lead guy in the company. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just feel free to contact us. You know what I'm saying? You can contact us. It's all kind of ways. If you're out here in this music industry, you can contact us because everybody pretty much knows me in this music industry, and I'm sure they know Presto. I'm guaranteed they know Presto by now. You know what I'm saying, in this industry, and you can get in touch with us. We're not that hard to get in touch with. So just keep that in mind. And, you know, once again, we want to remind you, you better come to this show. You hear me? What I'm telling you? You better come to this Presto fundraiser mixtape release party. Okay, we got Lil Divine. Okay? We got Kato. We got
Ray Beezy. Shout out my boy Ray Beezy.
Don't forget to shout out to Ray Beezy for real. Oh my God. Shot Knockout, 747. Gotti, Ace Gotti. Oh man, Ace Gotti is somebody special. Okay, then you got my man, my main man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't see him. This guy right here, Khalil. He's a real guy. I mean, you talking about some rap? Come out. You gonna check it out. Oh, this gentleman on the end over here. His name is Revelation 18. I was his manager. This guy was in movies. I had this guy all over the place. Prison Break, and he's gonna be there. And he's doing a joint with Presto. You know, now he got his own publishing company. He has all these other incentives that's into him. You know what I mean? And I helped him out a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you guys come out. You know, that's Saturday, April the 29th, 2017, Harvey Community Center, 15230 Center Avenue, Harvey, Illinois.
Beat me there, don't meet me there.
As Shy Blizz would say. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. First show, 7 o'clock. Sharp. 8 o'clock. Second show, sharp. Be there. And if you get a chance, meet us on 130th. Do everybody know where Rosebud Farm stand at? 130th Street. It's going to be a caravan of a bunch of cars, 300s, motorcycles, you name it. Yo, talk. The Harvey Community Center.
Be there.
Presto, fundraiser. Oh, I almost slipped up and he would have killed me. This gentleman over here, Shatril, out of Atlanta, one of the biggest promoters in Atlanta. He does the Indie Mega Fest, 4th of July weekend. The Indie Mega Fest. A lot of you guys out there know what I'm talking about because you have attended it. Okay, he also does the AC3. The AC3 is what they come from all over the world. He's here that night hosting this show in honor of Presto, and he's also giving away 2 slots. Check that out. Oh yeah, 2 slots to the Indie Mega Fest, 4th of July weekend. Huh? You heard me? As Presto said, don't
sleep.
Don't beat me there.
Don't beat me there. Meet me there.
And be there. What'd you say?
I said, don't meet me there, beat me there. That's how it goes. That way.
So, you know, we enjoy this. You know, this is our first time meeting the host here, and she's a very gorgeous person, as y'all can see. You know what I mean? And she's really did a really good job, and we appreciate that. Our thing is to spread love. That's our thing. In unity and team. And you can't see them, but 2 special people is in the building.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you now, I ain't forgot nothing. There's 2 special people in this building right now. Y'all can't see them. Gwen and Lamar. Gwen is Presto's spokesperson. And don't talk about nothing else but Presto if you won't go. She's gonna set you straight. She's gonna set you straight on that right there. And Lamar is a true go-getter. And let me say this here. They love my son for him. They love my son for him. Not because of what he's doing, all this talent and everything, because Gwen first met him, and I think it was a Stop the Violence something they were doing. Okay? Presto was on that affair. Presto did his thing and everything, and that's how Gwen became a part of Presto. And that's how Lamar became a part of Presto. And her mother is crazy about Presto. I'm telling you for real. This is real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know, there's everybody around Presto, man, you know what I'm saying? And I thank God and I try to, you know, gather people that has love for him. You know, not because treat him like he's a product or this, that, and the other, that they have love for him. And then when I'm gone, you understand, I'm not gonna be here forever. When I'm gone, I'm hoping that Gwen, you know what I'm saying, and Lamar, you know what I mean, I'm hoping Gwen and Lamar, they continue the work that we're trying to do for Presto and making him how would I say, what would you want to say? Making him a professional and a person with meaning. And a person with meaning. And I believe Gwen and Lamar will do that. I truly do. So if that answers a lot of your questions, Presto questions, and that's the meat of everything, what we're talking about now, non-scripted. You feel me? This is coming from hard right now. Because I know you can feel it. If it's coming from here, I know you can feel it. So that's what you just got for the last, 10, maybe 10. I went ultra strip because I'm feeling it now. Sure. I'm feeling it right now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being 100. So that's what it is. Oh yeah, church. I had to bring that in too. That's my brother Seymour. Seymour, I love you, boy. What about your uncle? You got love for your uncle, boy?
Of course, man, of course.
Seymour, you know what I'm saying? I got love for you. So that's what it is, and that's where we at. That's where we at, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to see, we got shout out to my sister Velma. Shout out to her. Shout out to my my niece Antoinette. You know what I'm saying? Shy Bliss, the crown holder. Trapaholic, okay, DJ Smoke. Shy Trill. How can I leave him out? This guy is paying his own way to come up in here. You understand what I'm saying? In behalf of Presto. You feel me what I'm saying? That's love. That's what that is. That's love, man. And see, that's the team. It's team, all about team. Teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom for having me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. You feel me? And that's why Presto here, because of her. Bam. Simple. Hey, I'm going unstripped on y'all right now. You feel me?
5, 4,
so,
3.
Peace. Presto, what you got to say?
Presto, man. Come out, okay.
Thank you, Big Papa Winters and Presto. Awesome father and son team. We thank you for your very powerful, refreshing, and informative interview. Once again, come on out to Presto's big event. It's coming up April 29th, 2017, right around the corner. Presto's fundraiser mixtape press release party in Harvey, Illinois at the Harvey Community Center, 15230 Center Avenue. We'll look to see you then. Thank you.
Peace.
Yo, it's your boy Shy Blizz, the crown holder, introducing my new artist Presto to the world. That's right, the big mixtape press release party going down Saturday, April 29th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Harvey, Illinois, at the Harvey Community Center, 15320 Center Ave. You want to be in the building. Guest appearances by Ray ZZ, Kato, Leah Divine, Nazo, King Kaya, and Beast Films will be in the building. Also, special guests from Atlanta, Shy Trill, the promoter of the Atlanta Mega Fest, and AC3 Radio. Personal Hood Certified Radio. He's giving away 2 slots to the 4th annual July Indie Mega Fest. That's right, Presto live in concert, the mixtape release, the press release. You want to be in the building. Oh, did I mention your boy Shy Blizz will be on the 1s and 2s? Oh yeah, I'm on my crown holder business. Salute the Papa Church, April 29th. Lock your calendars, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Harvey Community Center, 15320 Center Ave. You better be there. Beat me there, don't meet me there. You already know, let's go.